Golf Central on YouTube, brought to you by the Rogue ST Woods and Irons from Callaway.
Hi there, I'm Todd Lewis. The PGA Tour in Fort Worth, Texas, it is the 75th playing of the Charles Schwab Challenge, made famous by Ben Hogan. Scottie Scheffler missed the cut last week at the PGA Championship. The world's top player came back out on the PGA Tour and played very well on Thursday. How about 4 birdies, not a bogey in his card. He missed only 3 greens. Didn't have a great putting day, but he did not have a bad one. Good enough to be tied for the lead with that 66. And after signing his card, Scheffler had a conversation with our Rex Hager.
Thank you, Scottie. Opening 66, you reminded me yesterday correctly that your record around this golf course hasn't been great. What clicked today?
I just managed my way around really well. I hit my irons very nicely. I didn't drive it very good at the beginning of my round, but I stayed really patient. I think anytime you can go around Colonial having no bogeys, it's going to be a really good round.
Other than the score, what was the difference today versus when you left off last week at Southern Hills?
I mean, not too much. I just kind of got on the wrong side of things at Southern. I just didn't have my best stuff, and I didn't manage myself as well around that golf course. Just too many mistakes. And today I really kept it mistake-free and just played really solid golf.
You spend enough time practicing and playing in conditions just like these. Are you looking forward to playing the rest of the week like this?
Yeah, it should be fun. I mean, I like it when things are harder, and the rough is up this week, and I would say the greens are quicker than they usually are around this place, and with the high winds we'll see on Saturday and Sunday, or it should be a fun week.
As I mentioned, Scottie Scheffler tied for the lead with 7 other players. How about 8 shooting a 4-under round of 66 today, including Patrick Reed, who you see on the board there. Patrick has yet to record a top 10 in 2022. He's hoping to change that this week. He's been working very hard with his swing coach, Kevin Kirk, and today he saw some fruit from his labor. And Rex Hager caught up with Reed after his round.
Thank you, Patrick. Opening 66, which probably shouldn't come as a surprise with you on this golf course, given your history and how well you've played in this tournament. But is it the golf course or the conditions or a combination of the two?
Honestly, I think it's just kind of finally somewhat getting a number out of how my game has been. I felt like I've done a lot of things really well. It just haven't really added up to a number. And, today, yeah, even with the bogey on the last, it just was a very kind of stress-free 4-under when you could always, every golfer can sit there and nitpick, but there was a lot of those putts inside 20 feet on that first 9 I played that I didn't convert. That just showed how low it could have been, but at the same time, you go out and shoot 4-under around this place when the wind's kind of swirly. It's always a good start.
To talk about what you're getting out of your game, first in strokes gained tee to green, that's much better than your season average so far. What clicked?
I think the biggest thing is I went through a period of time there earlier this year where I tried to change my swing, kind of think about things differently, and it kind of threw me for a loop. And we've just been kind of getting back to my blueprint and who I am as a golfer. And for some reason, when I got here, and even last week, I was really seeing different shots and just kind of being able to play to a picture rather than sit there and try to play to a golf swing. And just been feeling more and more comfortable each day. And really, today it was just kind of was basically that. I wasn't really looking at just trying to hit fairways. I was actually picking spots rather than just trying to hit the uprights. And I think when you're playing from the fairway, especially early on when the wind wasn't blowing really early, you're able to kind of go on offense and attack and try and get that momentum going.
Were you chasing something by changing your swing? We've seen guys in recent years try to chase some distance. Is that what you were doing?
No, I wasn't trying to chase distance, but I was just trying to chase better ball striking and better numbers, because at the end of the day, I felt like if I can get my ball striking better with my short game, it'd be pretty killer combo. But because of that, it was just kind of chasing the wrong things.
Harold Varner III also tied for the lead at 4-under after a 66 in his opening round. This is his 182nd start on the PGA Tour. He is still searching for his first win, although he did win in Saudi Arabia earlier this year. After signing his 66, Harold Varner spoke with our Rex Hager.
Thank you very much, Harold. Opening 66, you've had some low rounds on this golf course before. What is it about this golf course that you like so much?
I think driving it well just is such a huge advantage. And for some reason, I come here and I feel really comfortable. You got to hit it over a few trees here and there, and that doesn't scare me. I've hit a lot of trees in my lifetime. So, Yeah, it's just a lot of fun. I don't know what it is. It's funny, we were talking about it when we were coming here. I really like this place. It's really like tight, but when I go to Hilton Head, I just don't like the place, but I play well. So it's just two different types of courses. I feel like everyone thinks they're the same, and one I like more than the other, but I play well at both of them. So yeah, just looking forward to the challenge. I think the wind's going to come up a little bit. It did today, and that's what makes this place pretty difficult.
You mentioned the wind, the challenge of this golf course. It seems to me it asks a lot of creative questions. Is that part of it that you like?
Yeah, I mean, not really sometimes, because some of those questions scare the hell out of me, but it's fun though. I enjoy the challenge. I feel like anyone can win here, not just bombers. Like that. I like that type of golf course, and it's pretty cool that they have bent grass greens in the middle of the summer, and it's kind of nuts. Like, I don't know, I grew up on that, so it's just really fun. Now we want everything to be fast, firm, and you can still make it hard while the greens are still soft.
Got off to an eventful start to your round, but you really kicked it into high gear just past the turn. Can you walk us through the eagle at 11?
Yeah, I didn't know it was that close. I hit it, and I knew it was in between the bunkers, and I was like, word, this is awesome. I'll make birdie. And I got up there, and it was 5 feet away. I was like, well, let's roll this thing in there. Yeah, nothing crazy. I've made some big numbers on that hole. It was really cool to just hit the fairway. I never hit the fairway there because the wind's blowing so hard off the left, so it was it was awesome. I mean, 3 shots on a par 5. I mean, I'll take that anywhere.
The Jack Nicklaus course at Harbor Shores Resort in Benton Harbor, Michigan, hosting the KitchenAid Senior PGA Championship this week. Bob Estes looking to win on the PGA Tour Champions for the very first time. Gets off to a great start, shoots a 64. And he is tied with the guy who is really dominating the PGA Tour Champions this year in Steven Alker. It is his 15th consecutive round of par or better so far this season. And he carded his second lowest 18-hole score of the season in 26 rounds. And after shooting that 64, George Safaricas had a chance to catch up with the Kiwi.
Pretty much everything. I was in the fairway. I stayed aggressive with my irons and made some putts. Just got off to a nice start, like both nines. Just kept my momentum going during the day. So that was really pleasing. And playing with Bernard and Ernie, they were making a few birdies too. We're just trying to just keep it rolling out there because it was out there for the taking. The course was a little bit soft and you could fire at some pins. So just stayed aggressive.
With that fast start, could you tell, all right, I'm locked in today?
Yeah, pretty much. I had a nice warm-up. My practice has been good this week, and I just hit 2 nice shots down 10, and just kind of let's go. You know what I mean? So, this golf course you can get out of position pretty easy, but I just tried to stay aggressive. I think it's a second shot golf course. Just tried to stay positive.
Talked to you earlier in the week how you were kind of an underdog on your PGA Tour days. Now you're one of the favorites coming into life on the PGA Tour Champions. How much confidence are you now playing with your game now on this tour compared to previous tours?
Yeah, a lot of confidence. Obviously, the results have helped that. But, starting, if I go back to, kind of mid-August when I started the Boeing, my game was just coming around. I was just feeling things, body was feeling good. I just felt, it was coming along nicely, and I got on that nice run, and I've just kind of carried on and kept doing the same things, make little tweaks here and there that have helped. But it's just been a lot of confidence, a lot of building of confidence over the last 8 or 9 months. Yeah.
Our second round coverage of the KitchenAid Senior PGA Championship will continue on Friday with Golf Central pregame, which starts at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm Todd Lewis. We'll see you then.